Hi, I'm Sammy, and before I get into my speech, I would like to teach you how to do the square knot. All you're going to need is a piece of rope. You're going to take the right end of your rope and cross it over the left. You're going to do the left side and cross it over the right. You're going to create this formation here, and in order to check if this is correct, you're going to push both ends towards each other, and it's going to create this motion. The square knot is such a useful knot. In fact, you can use it to connect two pieces of rope of equal diameter together. You're probably wondering, how does this relate back to my speech? Well, I learned these skills in scouting. I joined Scouts when I was in 3rd grade. I was in Girl Scouts, I was a brownie. And then by the time I was 14 and a freshman in high school, I wanted to join a crew. So in my area, I gathered a few people and we created Crew 211. For the first 2 years in the crew, I spent serving as secretary. And I wanted to grow from that. I wanted to push myself a little bit. So I wanted to become president for my crew. I wanted to help guide my crew. Well, I ran, I made my speech, and I won. I became president for a whole year in my crew. Now, having the confidence was never there. In fact, it took me at least one summer to even think I was suitable for that position. So the past 3 summers I spent working at a Boy Scout summer camp in Paisley, Florida called Camp Lenoche. The first 2 summers I was a program counselor. I had to teach about 6 classes, and each class had at the very minimum of 15 kids. So it was a little bit scary for me to get out of that, anxiety, like bad, negative energy in my head. And so that was crazy for me. However, this past summer I was promoted to be an assistant area director. As an assistant area director, I was so much more responsible, and it was a little scary. I was responsible for one other person in my area. I had to help teach her class, how to guide her class, and it was that type of situation. Now, due to these experiences, I grew. I learned so much more about scouting and even myself. I gained the confidence to run for president, and that is how I found that courage. Now, for me as a person, the Scout Law definitely relates to me. The Scout Law has traits that we should be striving to achieve for every single day of our life. Those traits are to be trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. All of those traits mean so much to me, and so every day I try to be those things. Now, I love being helpful in my community. As a Scout, we always go out and help others, and I love to better my community. So in any opportunity that is given to me, I love to take. Now, one other bonus fun fact about myself. My greatest achievement in all my scouting career would have to be getting into the Order of the Arrow. For those of you who do not know, the OA is the highest honor society in scouting. And you will have to be elected and go through this ordeal. I can't say too much about it because it's supposed to be that personal experience that you connect with. And for that, I can say though that it is very rewarding, and it was probably one of my proudest moments in all 18 years that I've lived on this earth. So, and the cool thing thing about my ordeal was that I was one of the 6 girls in the United States as youth members to be inducted since the new changes to BSA. So that is me, and thank you for listening.